All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Monday Night Live Show. I am your host, Bruce Beal, and tonight we will be discussing the latest discounts and news coming from Walt Disney World. And at the end of the show, we will be announcing the winner of the Disney face covering giveaway. So a big welcome to those of you who are new to the live show and joining us for the very first time. Welcome to the show and thanks for joining us tonight. And if you are a regular or have joined in the discussion before, welcome back. It is good to see you. Before we get started, whether you are watching us live or watching us at a time that is more convenient for you, please share us on your Facebook page and invite a friend by tagging them to this video. And as always, if you have any comments or questions as we go along tonight, or if you're rewatching this at another time, please feel free to ask your questions or provide your comments in the comment box below. Or if you'd rather email me directly at bruce@407vacations.com. And make sure to check us out on our podcast that's released on Thursdays, where I sit down with 407 and Beyond Vacation Co. Creative Director Casey Little to discuss our recent dining experience over at the Plaza Restaurant at the Magic Kingdom. So make sure that you check us out on Thursday for the release of our podcast that's released on Thursdays. This live show is sponsored by 407 and Beyond Vacation Co., Disney and Universal experts who help plan your family's perfect vacation. So all you have to do is show up, have fun, and create family memories. As always, our services are free to you. Check us out on the web at www.407vacations.com. And speaking of vacation planners, 407 and Beyond Vacation Co. is hiring and looking to bring on new vacation planners. So if that's something that interests you, or you think you know the perfect person to help plan families' vacations to Universal or Disney, you can check us out on the web at 407vacations.com and find our application in the drop-down menu bar. Just click Join Our Team. So with that, let's check out and see who is in the comment box tonight. After all of that, Rachel is here. Rachel, let me move your comment here to the middle of the screen. Hope you're doing well. Rachel is one of our regulars, so nice to see you. Susan, another regular, is in the house tonight. Susan, hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining us tonight. And Rosemarie is here, who is always commenting and liking our material on Facebook. So good to have you here as well. And Brittany, this may be Brittany's first time joining us on the 407 and Beyond live show. So Brittany, a big welcome from me and the team and everyone else in the comment box. We are glad that you joined us tonight. And if, as I said earlier, if you have any comments or have any questions, and we just want to talk Disney and Universal, this is the spot for you. Just add all of your comments and questions to the box below. So it is good to see everybody. Lengthy beginning there, so I'm looking forward to just getting into all of the discounts and news coming from Disney World lately. As I look behind me, I'm going to grab, and at the end of the show, we will announce the winners of our Disney face coverings at the end of the show, so make sure you stay tuned. So Kristen is joining us live tonight. Kristen Green says hi. Kristen, welcome. It's good to have you. First time checking out the live show, so a welcome from me and the team. She says, we just booked our Disney vacation through 407. Kristen, we appreciate your business, especially during the current business environment and being a travel agency in the current climate. We appreciate your support of small businesses, and that goes to all of our clients. I know Kristen is working with one of our other vacation planners, Alex Werber, and so I know that she's being very well taken care of. Rachel says, it's always a fun time, Rachel. I'm glad you think so, and we always appreciate you being here. So let me go ahead and get into the latest discounts. So you might be saying, don't we usually cover the news and discounts on our podcast that comes out on Thursdays? The answer is yes, but we've been in the park so much in the last couple of weeks that I thought this would be a good opportunity to kind of talk about those deals and discounts and the news coming up with the holidays. And if you guys had any questions that you could ask here on the show. So yeah, and then in place of the news and discounts, latest discounts on our podcast, this Thursday we'll be doing the dining review of the Plaza Restaurant. So, all right, so Like I said, at the end of the show, we will do the mask giveaway. So looking forward to that. Make sure you stay tuned. And as I said, Thursday, we'll be doing the Plaza Restaurant Dining Review and sitting down and talking with creative director Casey Little. So really looking forward to that discussion. So, all right. So the first discount story that we have to talk about tonight is the save up to $500 on a 4-night, 4-day room and ticket package at select Disney resorts and hotels. So this latest offer is up to saving $500, but you have to book a package that's 4 nights and 4 days of theme park tickets. If you want a longer trip or you want a shorter trip, this package is not the package for you. But if you're like, hey, I want to go to the parks, I want to visit 1 park per day. Well, you have to visit 1 park per day with the new park pass reservation system. But if you want to visit each of the 4 parks in each of the 4 days, this is the package for you. You can save up to $500 if you stay in a deluxe resort, which we'll get to that in just a minute. And the nice thing about what Disney is doing now is that they are offering that if you change your plans, any Disney imposed cancellation changes or charges or fees will be waived all the way up until the date of your check-in. So if you decide at a later time that, hey, this isn't the right time for us, or we want to postpone into 2021, Disney is not imposing any changes or cancellation fees to your reservation. So that's really nice. Gives our clients a lot of security in booking their trip, because although wait times are down and crowd capacity is lower, and a lot of people are taking advantage of that right now, just thinking ahead, we don't know where we're going to be in November and December when it comes in regards to travel. So Disney allowing you to change your reservation in 2021 without any fees or even canceling your trip is just it's really secure and it allows you to book with confidence. So I think that's really nice. And I have my new food and wine cup here. Let me get that in the screen. Remy got this at the Food and Wine Festival just last week, so it's kind of hard to see there with the water, but I'm really digging that. Have you guys been to Food and Wine before? Let me know in the comment box. Always a lot of fun over at Epcot. Wondering what your favorite booth is and what your recommendations are. And speaking of Remy, this year we did the Remy Hunt around World Showcase, where Remy is hiding in all of the World Showcase pavilions in each country, and you walk around with a map looking for him. And that was a lot of fun. So if you guys have done that, let me know in the comment box below. All right, so let's talk more about this deal here. So how do you save up to $500? Well, you have to stay in a Disney Deluxe Villa or Disney Deluxe Resort. So the Disney Deluxe Resorts that qualify are Disney's Contemporary Resort, Disney's Grand Floridian Resort, which will be reopening to guests on September 21st, so a week today, and Disney's Yacht Club. That's where you can save up to $500. If you are looking to stay at a moderate resort, the moderate resorts that are available are the Cabins at Disney's Fort Wilderness Resort, Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort, and Coronado Springs Resort, which will be reopening on October 14th. So you have the Cabins, Caribbean Beach Resort, and Coronado Springs. If you stay at a moderate resort, you can save up to $250. And if you stay at a value resort, which right now the ones that are open are Disney's Art of Animation Resort, which is reopening November 1st, and Disney's Pop Century, you can save up to $100. Right now we don't know. Disney has not released when the All-Star Resorts are reopening. That's All-Star Music, Movies, and Sports. Some of our clients' favorite resorts. Always providing good value and being able to stay on Disney property for the lowest price point possible. But right now Disney has not said when those resorts are going to reopen, so we can't book those. Nobody can book those right now, but Pop Century and Art of Animation are both open, so you can save up to $100 there. And if you decide to stay at the campsites at Fort Wilderness, you can save up to $60. So as always, our vacation planners are always trying to get you the lowest price. And if if your vacation reservation is eligible for a discount that comes out after the time of your booking, our vacation planners can go make sure that your vacation package is eligible, and if so, they can go call Disney and get you the discount retroactively. So our vacation planners are always trying to work and get you the best deal and cheapest price as possible. And another thing is, if you already have a reservation at Disney for 2020 or 2021 and you have not paid the balance on your vacation yet, excuse me, we can transfer your vacation to 407 and Beyond, so that you can work with a vacation planner and get advice and talk about ideas. And we can do that. So again, if you already have a reservation but you haven't paid in full yet, we can transfer your reservation to 407 and Beyond. So just send us a message or send us an email at bruce@407vacations.com, and we can discuss transferring your reservation to us. And again, all of our services are free to you. So if you want to see the details on this deal or the discount that we're going to talk about next, you can visit our travel blog at 407vacations.com and find the news article there. And there we have the chart of which resorts get you which corresponding discount. So feel free to check out that article and the details on our travel blog. So the next discount that Disney recently released only applies to guests coming from certain states. Those states are Alabama, Georgia, Kentucky, Louisiana, Mississippi, North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, Virginia, and West Virginia. Kind of a long list there. So guests coming from those locations can save up to 30% on their rooms. And again, anyone coming from that state looking to book this deal, this applies from September 4th through December 25th of 2020. So now up until reservations through Christmas. So, and the same thing applies to the previous $500 discount that I talked about earlier. So you can book with confidence. Again, if you guys book and you want to modify or cancel your reservation, Disney is waiving all cancellation charges. You can save up to 30% on your reservation for nights between September 4th and December. If you stay at a Disney Deluxe resort, 25% for moderate resorts, and 20% for value resorts. As is typical with all Disney discounts, you cannot combine offers. So you can't combine this offer with the other one. But again, that's Alabama, Georgia, Kentucky, Louisiana, Mississippi, North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, Virginia, and West Virginia. And this is valid or offered to guests that have 2 adults in one room. Now you can have kids, but if you're going to have more than 2 adults, then additional charges may apply to this deal. So Disney is offering a lot of discounts right now, but that's because they are trying to fill rooms. So park capacity has been lowered due to COVID-19 and their health and safety measures. And even though park attendance is starting to really pick up as of late, especially over Labor Day weekend when we were there, Disney is trying to fill these rooms. And so they're providing these discounts that try to get guests to travel down to the resorts. So, and this also kind of piggybacks off of the recent news about the recent restaurant reopenings. So Cinderella's Royal Table at the Magic Kingdom, where you can dine inside the castle, will reopen on September 24th. The Hollywood and Vine restaurant at Disney's Hollywood Studios will open up on September 25th, and more about Hollywood and Vine in our next story. In the ABC Commissary, a quick service restaurant, will be offering lunch starting on October 8th. So we're starting to see some restaurants reopen as well, which is just, really nice to offer guests additional dining since a lot of dining options have been closed up until this point and are slowly reopening. So those are the current discounts right now for Walt Disney World vacations. And as I said, as always, if you book now, our vacation planners are always checking to see if your vacation is eligible for the latest discounts. So Susan says, I'm going to book through 407 on our next trip. That is great news, Susan. We look forward to helping you out and planning your vacation. She says, I stress and fumble every time doing this myself. There is so much that goes into a Disney vacation nowadays, whether it be park passes, fast passes, when those come back, advanced dining reservations, all of that stuff. We're happy to help. That's why we're here. So Susan, the next trip that you go on, we will be more than happy to help you out on your next trip. So, all right, let's talk about Halloween. We're getting close. We are just a little bit over a month away from Halloween and just 1 day away from the Halloween season at the Magic Kingdom and at Walt Disney World. So this latest news comes that there is not going to be a Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, but starting tomorrow on September 15th and running through October 31st, Disney is going to be decorating and providing special events at the Magic Kingdom. So guests can expect cavalcades that go down Main Street, USA with Mickey Mouse and his friends in their Halloween costumes. And guests can find cavalcades of Disney villains. The villains that have been released that will be on these cavalcades are Gaston, Maleficent, Queen of Hearts, Jafar, and Jack Skellington. So a lot of good stuff coming to the Magic Kingdom. The Dapper Dans, who are usually singing about on Main Street USA, will become their undead alter egos, the Cadaver Dans. So even though Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party has been canceled, Disney is doing a lot to bring that Halloween spirit to the parks. Guests 14 years and under are allowed to wear costumes in the parks. They still have to wear their face coverings, but they can wear costumes in the park, which is really a first outside of Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. So other things going on for Halloween. Over at Disney's Hollywood Studios, Minnie's Halloween Dine is set to return to Hollywood and Vine starting on September 25th, where you can have a monster feast, it says, with Minnie and her friends. Minnie Mouse will be dressed up. Goofy will be coming to the dinner as a spooky cowboy, Mickey Mouse as a funny vampire, and Pluto with his Halloween collar. So the dining experience over at Hollywood and Vine for Minnie's Halloween Dine will be similarly set up as Topolino's Terrace over at Disney's Riviera Resort, where the characters will be there. They will walk around and you can wave and take pictures at a distance, but they will not be available as the typical meet and greet where you can come up and give the characters a hug and take photos with the little ones. That won't be available, but there will be characters there for the dining experience and to add to the Halloween theming. So a lot going on, even though the party is canceled, a lot going on at Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios for the season. And speaking of seasons, Disney has released later last week, all of the Christmas news. And so although we also have some cancellations of the typical Christmas celebrations, holiday celebrations at Walt Disney World, Disney is, of course, immersing the parks and resorts in Christmas and holiday spirit. So what they have released is that starting on November 6th and going to December 30th, guests will be able to enjoy festive decor, themed merchandise, seasonal food and beverage options, and more. And when night falls, special projection effects will give a festive look to Cinderella's castle, providing a colorful backdrop for guest photos. Now, unlike in years past, and I'm sure you've seen photos of Cinderella's castle in years past where it's lit up with all of these white Christmas lights, and Anna and Elsa come out on stage, and Elsa puts more lights on it using her magic and everything else. That won't be there this year. It will just be projection. So the Christmas lights, the Castle Dream lights, will not be there this year. And other cancellations, Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party and Candlelight Processional over at Epcot will not be happening. So no Mickey, no Mickey's Christmas Party and no Candlelight Processional. So but, guests can expect to see, Cinderella's castle this year all done up using the graphics on the castle, which are always so clear and they're always so cool. So, Susan has a question. She says, let me pull it up here real quick. So Susan says Christmas decorations don't go up until December 6th. They go up on November 6th. So if I said December 6th, I apologize. It is November 6th through December 30th. So they're for the holidays up until New Year's Eve. So getting there about 2 months worth of Christmas decorations. So in other news, Disney's Hollywood Studios, Hollywood and Vine again will be made over for the holidays. So the Hollywood and Vine dining option at Hollywood Studios is going to be done over for Halloween, but will also for Christmas. And Santa Goofy will be there along with Minnie, dressed in their holiday attire, so guests can enjoy eating a holiday meal at the Hollywood and Vine restaurant. And as always, the Disney resorts, and I'm so excited about this and glad that they didn't take this off the table, is the resorts will be decorated for the holidays. And if you have not been to Disney for the holidays, it is something really, really special. This photo here is in the Wilderness Lodge, and Disney Christmas trees are the best Christmas trees. They're tall, they're so well themed to where they are located. So it's really exciting that the resorts, lobbies, and around the resorts will be decorated for Christmas. All right, sorry, losing my voice a little bit. It is definitely allergy season for me. Kristen says, since the Christmas decorations are up until December 30th, are there other plans for New Year's Eve? Good question, Kristen. So right now, Disney has not released how they're going to handle New Year's Eve. So in years past, each park puts on a party of sorts and a countdown for New Year's Eve. I have done it, celebrated New Year's Eve inside the parks. I particularly really enjoy Epcot, and that's where I will be this year for New Year's Eve. But Disney has not announced how they're going to handle New Year's Eve yet, whether they're going to have parties, whether they're going to have limited capacity, or not even be open for that midnight hour. So right now, Kristen, we are not sure what the plans are for New Year's Eve, but the decorations will be up until the 30th. So, but feel free to check back, and when the news is released about New Year's Eve, we will post an article on our travel blog and have that on our Facebook page. So make sure to stay tuned with that. So as for Christmas, over at Epcot, continuing on, they will hold the International Festival of the Holidays, which, if you have not done that before, that is a really fun event where you go around World Showcase and see how different nations celebrate the holidays. And they have readings and different versions of Santa Claus. The Voices of Liberty will be singing in the American Gardens Theater favorite Christmas carols and songs. So Epcot is a really fun place to spend the holidays. So yeah, definitely make sure to check that out if you are going to be there from November 6th to December 30th. So, and with that, our last news story is in regards to the shift in operating hours for the parks. So starting on the 8th, Disney's Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios will both lose an hour of park operations. Epcot and Disney's Animal Kingdom will lose 2. Starting in this new schedule is slated to go through the third week of November, where Magic Kingdom will be open, from 9 to 6, and then starting on November 6th from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Disney's Animal Kingdom will open at 9 a.m. and go till 5 p.m. And Disney's Hollywood Studios will be open from 10 a.m. till 7 p.m. So we're seeing a shift where Disney is starting to bookend the park operating hours a little bit, shortening the time that guests can stay in the park. But this schedule is only, again, out through the third week of November. So we don't know if starting in that third week or fourth week in November, if we're going to see park hours change again and expand. So that's 9 a.m. till 7 p.m. for Magic Kingdom. Disney's Animal Kingdom, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Disney's Hollywood Studios from 10 a.m. until 7 p.m. So, all right. That is my last news story of the week. If you have any comments or questions, make sure you put them in the comment section below. Excuse me. And now that we are down to the last few minutes of tonight's live show, I want to announce the winner of our Disney face covering contest. And the winner is Julie Cook. So Julie Cook, congratulations on winning the face coverings. So we picked up these Disney face coverings at the Disney parks just earlier this week. Here they are. And so Julie Cook, make sure that you reach out to us, send us a message where we can send you these face coverings. So let us know where we can send those to you. And if you participated but did not win the face coverings, we are going to be holding another contest for 2 other face coverings. This Star Wars face covering for adults, it is a size large, and this Mickey Mouse face covering, which is a size medium for kids. We will be giving away those. There will be a post on Facebook tomorrow about how you can win those. The contest will be set up a little bit different. All you have to do to enter your name in the drawing is to tag a friend to the post so that they see it. The more friends that you tag, the more entries you have into the drawing. So the more people you think would enjoy Disney and Universal content, tag their name in the post that you see tomorrow to win these Disney face coverings for a parent and kid. So again, we got Star Wars here and Mickey Mouse for the kid. So if those interest you and you want to win those, make sure that you tag a friend in the post that you see tomorrow. So again, the winner of tonight's drawing is Julie Cook. Julie, congratulations. Make sure that you reach out to us and let us know where we can send those to you. So before we get going, let's see, Rachel has a comment. She says, I didn't realize I could switch my already scheduled trip to 407 and Beyond Vacation Company. What email address should I use to switch this over and get some information? I know you said, but I forgot. Sorry, no problem, Rachel. That's why we hold the live show for questions and answers and comments. And we will love to be able to help you out on your vacation. You can email me at bruce@407vacations.com. That's BRUCE at 407vacations.com. So, and you can always feel free to reach out to us on Facebook. Just send me a private message. So, Rachel, look forward to hearing from you, and talking about your upcoming vacation. So guys, make sure to look for our dining review of the Plaza restaurant at the Magic Kingdom that will be coming out on Thursday, so make sure you check that out. Let me get that graphic out of the way. I'll be talking with Casey about what it's like to dine in a Disney restaurant with all the health and safety measures going on right now. And we will review the food and let you know what our thoughts are of the Plaza restaurant. A little bit of a spoiler, I really enjoyed the Plaza restaurant. So we'll see what Casey has to say about the food and everything else. But make sure that you guys check out our video there that will be released on Thursday. So guys, with that, I appreciate you guys coming and joining us tonight on the show. As always, you can always rewatch this if you're unable to join us live tonight. And please, if you think you have a friend or family member who would be interested in hearing about Disney news and getting Disney content, please share this video with them, or please share our page. I'm about to do a massive upload of ride POV videos and in-park videos that will be on our YouTube channel at 407 and Beyond Vacation Company, but I will also share that on Facebook. So, excuse me, I get choked up at the end of every show. So please, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it. And if you like our content, please give us that thumbs up and share it. That really helps us bring you in-park content. So. I hope everyone's having a good week. Congratulations to Julie Cook again on winning the face coverings. And be on the lookout tomorrow for the latest drawing for the new set of Star Wars and Mickey Mouse face coverings. So guys, Until later, I hope everyone stays safe and you have a good week, and thanks again for watching. Take care, everybody.